Welcome. Hey, we're going to do a really cute, super easy peasy little bunny wreath. And here we go. We can pick this up at the Dollar Tree for $5. It's already made. It has a wire on it. It has a hook on the back. You can't beat that for $5. And then we also have the accents and the florals. And you could actually use some of the ones that you have laying around or pick some up at the Dollar Tree. They have some really cute little flowers and such there. This is really cute on your front door or if you want to accent your house or whatever. So without any further ado, let's do this. So again, we picked this up at the Dollar Tree, and then here the ribbon we picked up for 75 to 90% off. Oh wow! At after the holidays. So remember, I shared that little tidbit with you to do that. So buy your ribbons with the projection that the projects you're going to use for the future. And you can get really good deals. And then here I'm just showing you a little upcoming project that we're going to do that is just a little accent, a little carrot accent. And yeah. And just remember to, if you like these shares, to subscribe and set your notify so you don't miss out on future shares. And there we go. So getting that out of the way, let's move on to making the little bunny wreath. So here, what you're going to do is lay out your flowers and your accents onto the form before you do anything. And you don't need a glue gun. You can just use zip ties. I wanted to make this super easy peasy for you and you and you. And I also wanted to be able to hang that outside in the heat and not have it fall apart. As you know, if you use your glue gun, you make your wreaths, you put them outside, and if you live anywhere hot, your accents are going to melt and fall off. So I just chose to do this with zip ties. Super easy. I think there's like 3 or 4 zip ties in the whole thing. So we're just, and you can get your zip ties at where? The Dollar Tree. You can buy them at other places as well. Harbor Freight. Anywhere. But you're going to pay more for them. So here what I'm doing is I have it all laid out, and now I'm going to zip tie these on. And remember, zip ties have a hammerhead, and you want to do the flat part. And you'll figure that out if you do it the opposite way, because it won't work. So there you go. We're going to just go ahead and lay it out, put the zip ties on, and then we're going to make a bow. This is just a time to remind you as well, if you are enjoying these shares and such. No, I'm not going to nag you to subscribe again. I've already done that. What I'm going to do, though, is remind you that I have quite the playlist of all the different arts and crafts and DIYs. Art, painting, this up here, that's digital art. Ta-da! And the wreath up here, that is my wreath that I made out of dried flowers that my niece gave me that I did not have the heart to throw away. Could not throw away. I loved it too much. So that's made with corks and such. And those different things are on my channel on how to make, as well as palette knife painting, glass painting, jewelry making, and the list just goes on. But it's all organized in playlists. So if there's something that is your jam that you enjoy doing, or you just want to, my hair is falling apart, or you just want to pick up something to learn how to make something different, I try to make all my tutorials super easy peasy, because that's how I roll. So here we go. Here we're going to make the bow. And making the bow, squirrel, get back on track. Making the bow here, we're going to loop it 2 times. We're going to cut 2 strips. And I'm going to leave 1 loop because I want that little pop, that little bow effect in the middle. And then we're going to zip tie that to the actual form. So it's so easy. And I try to make these easy because I want anybody, especially if you're the one out there that going, well, I have no artistic flair in my DNA whatsoever. I've taught classes for Michaels. I've also shared just within my home and in my studio. And anybody can do these. You just got to get out of your head and just make it for you and quit trying to stress making it for everybody else. I tell people, especially when we're doing the painting and stuff, don't ask for others' opinions. Don't go there. Just don't. Do what you like, enjoy it, and then when it's all said and done, The little bunny ears down here. Okay, I'm going to show you on the bow here to make little bunny ears. But when it's all said and done, make it for you. And then you can ask. People are going to give you your opinion, and not everybody's going to like everything you do. And that's okay, because as long as you're relaxing and you're enjoying it, it's cheaper than therapy. So what we're going to do is we're going to loop it, fold it in half. That ribbon, I know, bounce back to what I'm doing. If you can follow me, you're doing good. We're going to make the bow. We're going to make it into like little bunny ears. Find the center, and then we're going to put it onto the form. And you'll notice too that I did like little snip on the sides. That's because it's about 2 inches wide, the bottom one. So just 2 little snips for that zip tie can go in there and give it a little twist and pop. And actually, when I was making this, I cut out the first bow I made because it fell apart. But this one here is the same bow and everything. I'm using the same materials. I just, when it fell apart, I cut the zip tie too short. My bad. It happens. So here we're going to just zip tie this to the actual little bunny form. So now we're into 3 zip ties on this. That's all. That's all we're using on here. It's that easy. It's so easy. See the guy down here? It's easy peasy. Anybody can make one of these. And you're going to spend probably, I'm going to say with the ribbon, the florals, and the whole shebang, no more than $20, if even that. Especially because you only need like 1 or 2 little floral pickups from, so that's $1.25 each, so that's $2.50. The form, $5, so now you're at $7.50, and then your ribbon. And if you get your ribbon earlier on after the holidays and such, then you're going to be paying 75 to 90% off on that ribbon. So, and you're going to have a ton of it. So for less than $10, you can make this. And it's so cute. And you made it. So here we're just putting it all together, and that's pretty much it. So remember, if you're liking these kind of shares, and I kind of keep, you know, as I grow my channel and I've done this more as a content creator, I have simplified a lot of how I do things. So if you're really enjoying these, you want to learn how to make new things, you want to get those little notifications when new projects pop up, subscribe and set your notify for when I do the premieres, because when I upload, I do it as a premiere mostly, for you get the notifications and you know that it's coming up. And I usually do my uploads between Thursday and Sunday, pretty much Friday and Saturday. So with that being said, I want to tell you thank you so much for jumping on my channel. Of all the different places that you could jump on to watch DIY projects and such, you chose mine. Thank you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're just going to trim this up, poke in a few more flowers because I thought, I want to make it a little bit fuller, and we're done. It's that easy. It's so easy. So yeah. I'm going to jump off here. You have a good day and a better tomorrow. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and peace out. Bye. Have fun making these, and don't forget to check out those playlists. And at the end, you'll see some projects that are coming up that they're in editing right now. Enjoy your little buddy for the spring. Bye.